Good evening, and welcome to another edition of Tea and a Trailer. I'm your host, Victor von Psychotron, and tonight's tea is Stash's English Breakfast Tea. A good, bold tea that they recommend you brew about 3 to 5 minutes. So to go with such a bold tea, let's watch a trailer that lasts about 4 minutes for a rather bold spaghetti western starring none other than Ernest Borgnine and George Hilton. It's A Bullet for Sandoval.
And so the legend grew. The startling and pitiless story of a gang of outlaws led whose only god was a cult, whose only faith was violence.
That's how my son died. I swear. They'll pay for that!
After that, he was filled with hatred and revenge.
Warner's getting more dangerous every day. He not only has 2 men with him now, but 5. Besides the one called Lucky Boy, who is a graveyard robber, and a renegade monk they call Father, he also has with him a man called Leone One-Eye, a sex maniac convicted of raping 2 little girls. Another, called Morton, an escaped convict who claims to have killed 10 men. And Sam Powell, jailed for deserting with Warner, who escaped and is now with the gang. 6 murderers, capable of anything.
Well, you've had to be a killer once. You better go on being one.
They lived from day to day in the shadow of death, tasting the sand of the desert and breathing gun smoke.
And someday, when his luck abandons him, on that day, wherever he is, we'll meet face to face. Well, I'm taking that $4,000, Warner, and the girl.
There were 6 of them, like the 6 bullets in a gun. And so the legend grew. The startling and pitiless story of a gang of outlaws led whose only god was a cult, whose only faith was violence. There were 6 of them, like the 6 bullets in a gun. Sweet smell of death. There were 6 of them, like the 6 bullets in a gun. Sweet smell of death.
Oh, same director as Django Does Not Forgive. We hope you have enjoyed our latest edition of Tea and a Trailer. Please feel free to email us your comments about it. Also, be sure to check out our blog, Facebook fan page, Weird-O-Rama.com, and our Patreon page if you are feeling generous. So for all of us here at Weird-O-Rama, this is Victor von Psychotron, telling all of you to stay weird. And enjoy your tea.